Hey guys, so I haven't done a book review, well, to me I haven't done a book review in a while. So I know before I left I was talking about how I was reading the Annie Freeman's Fabulous Traveling Funeral. God, that's such a long title. The Fabulous Traveling Funeral book. And I finished it. I finished it like right before I left and after I'd already pre-made all the videos. Okay, so this is what it is. This is what it looks like. It is so good. Like, it is such a good book. Oh my gosh. I love this book. Okay, first off, and there's gonna be some spoilers. So, Annie Freeman is dead, right? So she gets her 5 friends to give her this fabulous, like, going away funeral, kind of like celebration of life thing. And where they spread her ashes around these places that are really meaningful to Annie and were like important parts of her life. Just the whole story is just like this amazing journey of like friendship and like reliving memories and memories that they have with Annie, memories that they're remaking with each other, and just like life that happens and how life happens when you know, are too busy like to realize that it's happening. So I love this book. This book is amazing. It was perfect for right before I left my trip because it's a perfect book. It's a really good book to read if you want to go somewhere but you're stuck at home. Like this book really will like make you reevaluate like what you're doing with your life. Like honestly, like I wasn't expecting it to do that at all. I was expecting it to be like a kind of like a modern day Thelma and Louise kind of thing. But no, it was just like, it was such a good book, and it got us such a good message at the end, and it's got a really happy ending, which I know is like, a lot of people are like, oh well, it's not super dark and like, you know, complicated, the ending's just like there, and no, it's like, it's got a happy ending, and I love it. It works really well with the story, and it's such a good book. Like honestly, I love this book. This is one of my new favorite books. And I love how each character is so different with each other, but like it's not just this perfect story of like how these women meet and are immediately best friends. Like obviously they meet and they're going through this super crazy journey together, so they do bond and they do become friends. But not only that, it's just like they meet and each one is so different, and so like they show like each one gets into arguments with each other, and that's just how friendship is. It doesn't mean that, you know, they hate each other automatically. And there's no like usually in books when you have a bunch of women in the same story, they tend to be pit against each other. They tend to like have like complications and stuff like that. There's none of that in this book. There's none of this. It's really just a good story about female friendship, and I think that's why I like it so much. Is that it's such all the main characters that you meet, all the ones that you know you learn about, the ones that you learn to love, the ones with the most amazing backstories, like they're all women and they're all like really well, like this book has the definition of strongly developed female characters. Like I love it. Each one is so different, each one's so well developed, and you're invested in each character and learning what happens to her and what she learns, and like some parts where it's just like I feel like you're being kind of told what's happening instead of like experience what's happening. But I mean, it's with this kind of book that it is, I feel like it's kind of good that way. And I love Annie. Like you never meet Annie except for through the perspective of the other characters, but you learn to love her because of how you hear of her and how these characters speak of her and how all these women just love her and how she affected their life. So I just think it's really great, and it's just such a good book. Like it's such a good read. It's funny. It keeps moving. It's about like kind of a dark subject. It gets serious at times, but it's just such a light-hearted like celebration. Really, it's more of a celebration than a funeral is what's happening, which is what they say Annie would want. They would want her like funeral to be a celebration. I just love the story behind it. I love how creative it is. It's such a different way to go about telling about friends and how we deal with death and how we get over it and how we grieve and all that. Please read this book. It's so good. It's such a good book. It's such a good summer book too, you know? So I love it. It's great. And I really want you guys to read it. Like, please read it. It's so good. But yeah, so anyway, that's kind of all I have to say about it. Like, honestly, it's so good. Like, I'm gonna actually post on Goodreads how good it is, and I don't do that with a lot of books because I don't have the time to do that with a lot of books, but this book is amazing. You just get so invested in it, and you just love all the characters, and you feel like you're one of them. Like, you feel like you're on this journey, and you're bonding with them, and you're bonding with Annie, and you're just, like, these are the friends that you want to have. Like, that's how close they are. Like, they make you want to actually meet these women in real life and become their best friend, and it's just such a great story. But yeah, I really love it. Obviously, I keep going on about how much I love it and how much I want you guys to read it. So if you have a chance, pick it up. Annie Freeman's Fabulous Traveling Funeral by Chris Radish. I'm going to look up some of her other books. I'm sure that they're just as great, hopefully. But yeah, that's kind of all I got today. I just wanted to do a quick video because I feel like I haven't done a book review in forever, and I love this book, so there you go. It kind of worked out well then. Now I gotta go because my phone doesn't hold a lot of memory, and I still don't have a camera! Oh well, who knows. I'm moving back to school soon, so hopefully maybe then, once I have money again, because the money has kind of disappeared from the traveling and the Europe stuff, so that's all I got. So, hope you guys like it. Please read the book, it's so good. I'm gonna post, like, a link to where you can get it. Probably, like, Barnes & Noble, maybe. But I'll post a link to Goodreads for sure, so you can read about it and maybe read more in depth than what I told you. So, there you go. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!